Yes, brothers and sisters, so we have finally made it. We are finally back again for another reaction. I'll be dropping 2 reactions on this YouTube platform. So welcome to this here Mystelics reaction. And guys, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for definitely giving your viewpoint and your input and all these things, brothers and sisters. Of course, I give my views, and of course, you definitely have to give yours in that regard. If you want to, of course, leave your comment in the comment box below, guys, so I can see and others can see as well. And of course, that is a dialogue that we are creating, brothers and sisters. And of course, we are back again for another one. So don't forget, guys, thumbs up this video, brothers and sisters. Click the thumbs up button. And of course, I'll be dropping another one, the BrBpTV platform, a bit later on. So definitely look out for that link in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. With that said, guys, let us get into the vibrations, for which is very interesting, brothers and sisters. Why is it interesting? Because we have this particular individual right there. I believe this individual is known as Denise Charles. And I'm guessing, is she the tourism minister still? Is that the case, or I'm not really sure. But brothers and sisters, you can let me know that in the comment box below, guys. But let's take a listen to some interesting stuff. Yes.
So you have all this happening. You have
big up the volume so it doesn't flip out.
In the region. So you have all this happening. You have Intercontinental Resort, one of the top international hotel chains in the United States and the world.
I wouldn't say that. It is in Florida area. It's pretty much there. Yeah. Anyways.
You have a Nishi Marriott under development.
It's still under the development. It is still under development, or I think it's still under development. Under development, brothers and sisters, because it's still. Look the building in Picard, brothers and sisters, boy. Look the one in Portsmouth, the Moroccan hotel. No, so it's not still building now, brothers and sisters. How long they building now? How long they building if they have not been built yet? Because I'm not really sure. To me, when you build in a project, brothers and sisters, you expect to see something accomplished and used, and being used. But this is not the case. So I want to know if it's finished building or they're still building it. You know? Talk to me. Talk to me nicely.
You have so much happening for you. And let's not talk about the marina, which will soon be under construction in the north.
Of course. You know how long they talking about marina, brothers and sisters? Since the United Workers Party was there and they built this stuff for the Japanese, the initiative for the Japanese individuals come and build the thing in Portsmouth. Since that time, they're talking about marina in Portsmouth. This is 2023. So that means around 2007, 2008, around there they have been talking about marina in Portsmouth. You mentioned, I don't hear that properly.
And let's not talk about the marina, which will soon be under construction.
But we can't talk about it. It's not there. Over 10 years, in
the north. I know you feel like, yes, I'm good about it.
Duh, you know, like double duh, according to that person. Double duh. We have heard about it over and over and over and over. Election in election out, election in election out, election in election out, election.
When is that project going to start? But my people, you must have faith.
Oh, big up to the person that said that for me. Big up to the person that said that for me. I appreciate you. I have always been talking about the hope of labor rights, brothers and sisters. They're lying to labor rights, left, right, and center. And they come in and tell the labor rights to have faith and have hope. So the labor rights in the Ted Kalbas understandings, not all of them, you know, but majority of them, brothers and sisters, in their understandings, they keep having hope. Because somebody said they're going to do things 10, 15 years ago, and they're still going to have hope. Let me bring that back. Maybe my ears was not hearing properly. I have cataract. The thing for eyes it in my ears, brothers and sisters. I can't hear properly.
I know you feel like, yes, I'm good about it. When is that project going to start? But my people, you must have faith. You must be patient.
I tell you, the best faith you can ever have The Bible spoke about the faith of a mustard seed, brothers and sisters. If you have faith like a laborite, boy, that is the greatest faith known to mankind. Unwavering faith. Hey, that is the faith that we all need, brothers and sisters. Not for what man say, but for the Creator. You understand me? But of course, let's continue.
Rome was not built in one day. All the developing countries that we admire today, whether it's Singapore, China.
You comparing Dominica to Singapore and China?
Even
Puerto Rico. Say Puerto Rico. Say United Arab Emirates.
Where did I go to the other day? Saudi Arabia.
Wait. No. Guys, first time I'm watching that video. The lady
United Emirates, it took them 50 years to develop their country. 50.
Dominica is on its 45th year. Now imagine that, brothers and sisters. Dominica, 25 years ago, was doing much better than it is today. I remember the feeling as a little youth. Growing up and seeing Dominica, I say, yes, but Dominica, at least Dominica doing better than the other Caribbean islands in some way, shape, or form. We're making our monies and these things there. And things are happening where they put in and they foster in businesses so that people can work. Brothers and sisters, all the businesses that Dominica have, in generally speaking, in total, more than half of them closed down. If not 75 or 90% of the business closed down, brothers and sisters. More than half are the list of all the businesses that closed down. 100 and something businesses, brothers and sisters, in Little Dominica. 100 and something business, and that not even including those that closed down in 2023 and in 2024 already. January they've been finished 2 businesses and they closed down already.
It took them 50 years to develop the country.
Well, you go give me high blood pressure. That lady go give me high blood pressure. You see that lady be there? That lady go give me high blood pressure.
50. This Dominica Labour Party government has only been in power over 20 years. And look at how much transformation.
Well, she mentioned transformation, brothers and sisters. Transformation is an interesting thing. And I definitely has to agree, is definitely right. Transformation has taken place, but doesn't mean it's in the positive, eh? Because it's clear as daylight. When people used to come to Dominica for operations, people used to come to Dominica to shop from the Caribbean, all across the Caribbean, coming to Dominica to shop. Right now, Dominica going out to shop and hoping that they can get a little duty free on something that they bring in on boat when they go to the little shop. And I know, I go out and shop. Well, not really, I go and shop. I go and film the shoppers, brothers and sisters, going to Guadeloupe. When they go there, I go and film the shoppers, film the experience. They go there to buy stuff and come back and happy. I myself bring back a fan. I bring back a fan. Yo, cheap, 10 euros or 10, whatever they call it, 10. Get it. You see me? Come in Dominica, I have to buy a fan $100. Who that? I buy my fan for $10. 12 something, brothers, it's not 10. 12 something, 12.79. If I correct correctly, brothers and sisters, 12.79. Anyways, so people have been doing these things. You come in and say there's transformation. As if transformation in the positive light. She said positive. Now let's go back a little and go forward.
20 years. And look at how much transformation. Despite the storms.
What is the transformation? The transformation we seen in the positive light is people building buildings, big buildings. And we don't know who for these buildings. Well, we have an idea, but it's not on paper. So we don't really know who for these buildings. We know, but Big, all sorts of big buildings coming up in an economy that is not doing well. Where they getting all that money, me, I don't know. We know a set of businesses around Dominica have take loans from the government. When it comes up to the situation, I have not paid back the government these loans for donkey years. They owe in the government, brothers and sisters. They cannot pay back because things are working out. You talk about transformation in these hard times. Yes, Dominica faced Erica, Tropical Storm Erica, and Tropical Storm. Brothers and sisters, I saw something there. Let me get to it. We will get back to that. So, brothers and sisters, this is what I'm talking about right there. This lady is the I think she's still the tourism minister of sorts. Now, brothers and sisters, as you can clearly see here, you look at 2010, you see the amount of tourists that was coming into Dominica. Now, brothers and sisters, this is a line like this showing a decline, a decline. It's going back this way. It's not going this way to show, oh, we had 200 and we have 500 there, no, brothers and sisters. It's showing this, we had 500 there, 500,000. Now it's down to 234 in 2022. Brothers and sisters, after Hurricane Maria in 2017, we have less tourists that came to Dominica in 2022 than the hurricane struck here in 2017. Maybe 2021, of course, we're in a situation, places were closing down, so that's understandable right there. But you expect to see a revamping. In places like St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the tourism going up. Antigua tourism going up, close to 1 million, almost going to be 1 million. Bahamas up to 4.2 million. St. Kitts and Nevis, come on. Their own going up, our own going down. You can tell me it's progress transmissions. Is a vehicle. Transmissions we going through, brothers and sisters. Changing gears, but we reversing, brothers and sisters. Reversing.
And the challenges we have done for Dominica. So imagine if you give us the mandate for the next 20 years.
Boy. I'm not Catholic, but she said we should give us the mandate for the next 20 years. Well, she said I was 20 years ago now. That can't be a recent video. I refuse to believe that. Because the 20 years pass, brothers and sisters. True or false? She talking about the next 20 years? Me down the drain we go and everything has gone down. All the growth factors. The stationery of Dominica. The pillars, brothers and sisters, on the station. The pillars of Dominica that needed to foster growth in Dominica has been destroyed. And the only one that remains, brothers and sisters, is what? The construction sector. And it's been handled by who? Foreigners, Chinese, and MMC, whatever is the name there. And all of them foreigners. So you want the next 20 years to just completely destroy Dominica? There's a debate going on all over the place, brothers and sisters. And the debate here is Dominica a rock bottom, or is Dominica... There's some lineage. Okay, so some people believe that Dominica is rock bottom. Some people believe that, no, Dominica is not rock bottom yet, because people not suffering to the magnitude where it indicate, hey, Dominica is rock bottom. But they believe that Dominica is on the decline. There's no up. Nobody in Dominica should believe, with their proper mind frame, think that Dominica is on the elevation. That's foolish. In matter of fact, it's very interesting to consider the CBI program and the money that has been created. Dominica has received the highest form of money. Not received. Dominica has created the highest form of money, because if we receive it, it will actually be in our consolidated fund. But it's not there. It's overseas, being handled by some individual that doesn't want to release the monies. I hear. Yo. And this lady is coming for another 20 years. Lady, what have you done in the ministry that you are in? What have you done? Huh? Night landing? Daily flights? Brothers and sisters, when last you see a night landing in Dominica? I don't know. I haven't seen night landings in Dominica, brothers and sisters. I think it still does happen, but not to the magnitude that is done, because we were so happy and escalating on we having night landing, brothers and sisters. Now people don't even know if that's taking place. Is it taking place? Help me know. I need to know. Let me know that in the comment box below, guys. What is the last flight to Dominica, and when does it land in Dominica? All right, I've been on night flights before to Dominica, but I was back in the day before the Rona situation. I don't know how it is now, but this lady it's like everything is going wonderful. Lady, if you think everything is going wonderful in the direction that you think in your head is going, you just need to leave. You just need to go on a boat. You know, you need to be like Robinson Crusoe. Go on there. Well, Robinson was a plane. On a plane he was not on a boat. One of them brothers, go on a plane and get stranded on the island and survive outside there, because it's rubbish you speaking.
What Dominica will look like? It will be the best island in the Caribbean.
It was. All you took it and remove it from that position. You took Dominica from being one of the best islands, if not the best island, to the point where people was watching St. Kitts and say, what St. Kitts? That Dominica is the sport. No, St. Kitts is the front runner. All the other Caribbeans, Dominica trying to compete with St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Vincent and the Grenadines already at the top. I just showed you the thing, me. This is the thing that Denise Charles is well, apparently is minister of. Denise Charles, this is your work, Kui. It's not advancing, it's declining. Boy, let's continue. And the people clapping at him. But you see, I understand the whole situation, brothers and sisters. Certain people that they have to bring into their forum to make sure that they clap for them for whatever the people saying, because they want to make it appear as if the Dominican people are fully in support. So when you putting up this fake audience kind of well, not necessarily fake, but you're bringing up people because you know they'll support you no matter what. You can take out their leg, they will support you. So they're bringing their people there. So when they say nonsense, they'll yay. That is exactly what is happening. To play on the minds of other people.
Dominica will look like. It will be the best island in the Caribbean to visit. And I just said the word. Because
all you wouldn't get me. Oh Lord.
What we're doing with our geothermal plant in renewable energy, we are promoting.
Lady, not even a bulb light yet. What are you talking about? What we do in the geothermal? What we doing with it? I probably didn't hear that properly.
Island in the Caribbean to visit, and I just said the word. Because what we're doing with our geothermal plant in renewable energy, we are promoting our island as a green destination.
Madam, what has been created for Dominica to be green? We're talking about the green destination, or rivers going down, or you're not looking to secure the things, build dams so that the rivers can go up. Which part of Dominica is green? There was an effort. The only thing I can think of when it comes on to green, they started planting trees on the side of the road. Not trees, flowers on the side of the road, different places. But planting flowers on the side of the road to beautify is nice. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going green. If you're going green, you need to plant back the trees by the rivers to ensure that the trees capture the water. And there's not much elevation of evaporation taking place where the water keeps going up. And then it brings it somewhere else and drops it somewhere else, brothers and sisters. And to conserve the water, build trees and build dams. That is what we consider Dominica to be, land of water. Yet we only have one bottle of water in Dominica, and it's more expensive than the imported waters that we're bringing in. Interesting stuff, man.
And that can bring, that alone will boost our tourism product.
What going to boost it?
Because what we're doing with our geothermal plant in renewable energy.
So people going to come and see a geothermal plant? You think the vast majority of people out there, when you look at this kind of tourism vibes, you think these countries have geothermal? Dominica didn't have geothermal before, and it was at 500,000 in 2010. 500,000. 2022. When you're thinking when people were traveling and want to free up themselves because they come out on lockdown. That is what we get with 2022. Brothers and sisters, man come out from lockdown 2021, a man want to go places. 2022 was the year to travel and free up yourself because you're checking, you don't know what on earth is going to happen next.
We are promoting our island as a green destination, and that can bring that alone will boost our tourism product.
So why can't you? You have been here? Denise 5? No, probably not 5. 2019 she came out the year before it. I don't even know. We had 2 elections within what 3 years. We had 2 elections. So I don't know how long she there now. You will have to help me out in that one way.
We have to embrace the development.
Sister, you need to have development to embrace it.
That is our responsibility. This is our country. And together we have to build it. This is not Roosevelt's carry Dominica.
Oh, sister, to build a country, you have to put things in place, not take it out. Or not say you're going to put it and don't put it, and then come back again when you have put your, hey, she that said that to you earlier, or not me. Talking about we have heard this and we have heard that, brothers and sisters. We have heard this and heard that. It's going to come, but have faith. Still have faith after 15 years. Boy, lady, you good.
People out there, especially those in opposition, who do not understand the vision of the Prime Minister. Although they see it.
Nobody understands the vision of the Prime Minister. Well, I understand the vision of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister came out and stated it. He said, we are aligned with the New World Order. Or the One World Government, or whatever that is. He's aligned with this. He came out and stated it, brothers and sisters. So that is the vision, and it's very clear to see what is happening, especially when they're making the people more dependent on them. They're trying to take out the resources so that people don't own anything. And then what? They will be constantly loyal to the people that are feeding them. And then they will come and say, don't bite the hands that feed you. Not forgetting it's the very people that took out the ability for you to feed yourself. And in turn, they are feeding you to be loyal to them. And then there's this rule that goes out. Don't bite the hands that feed you. It's interesting though. Don't you think so? I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. What are your thoughts?
They drive on the nice roads. They use the airports.
What? Oh, which airport they use? Kenville Airport, man. Which airport are they using? Sistren. Which airport are they using? My goodness gracious. Hey, that lady just get to me. Which airport are they using? So, because carry them there, it's carry them that build the airport. Which airport carry them build? Huh? I know carry them extended the airport and thus are giving the ability for American Airlines to fly in. But keep in mind, brothers and sisters, you might say, oh, but that is it. No, brothers and sisters, American Eagle used to come in Dominica already, you know that? American Eagle used to fly into Dominica already. It just didn't. I don't think it had a direct flight to Miami. I think it went to Puerto Rico and then Puerto Rico, Miami. But it could touch down in Dominica. It's just that American Airlines, American Eagle, American Airlines, they have a policy of the type of runway that they tend to land. Normally, even they change their policy, I think, a few times. When it was raining, they keep going back to Guadeloupe or going back to wherever they came from. And they change their policy. Hey, we can only fly in from mountain and go into the sea. Just in case we miss the airport, we can then fly out instead of doing it the other way. And to their surprise, they have been going so much time and time over time again because of rainfall and all those kind of things there. They decided a few times, I think, to come in from the sea. They came in from the sea to land. So I believe they changed their own policies. Not like she did anything about it, guys. She just there because she's tourism minister and she come and give a few words on what other people decide to do.
They stay at the hotels. They're happy to celebrate their anniversaries, birthday parties at the
Where they can go? Some people cannot even afford to leave the country. So when a hotel is costing $100 and something or they're giving specials for them to do so, why you think they won't take it? Where they going to go? The airport, you talk about they using the airport. Which other airport can they use? The airport has been there before Skerrit, before DLP, before all those people. The airport has been there. So you want to pretend as if, oh, it's Skerrit them that bring the airport? Really? All you didn't watch it. Let me go.
We have to build it. This is not Roosevelt's carry Dominica. Many people out there, especially those in opposition, who do not understand division of primaries. Although they see it, they drive on the nice road.
Drive on the nice road. Road was always there before. Okay.
They use the airport.
They use the airport. Which airport? We build new airport now? The same airport that they just extended a little bit, brothers and sisters. What are we talking about?
They stay at the hotels.
There was hotels before, brothers and sisters. There was hotels before. You have a little more, but we believe this they washing money with the hotels that they have there, because you cannot tell me we losing daily flights from American Airlines. We lose the daily flight from American Airlines, brothers and sisters, and yet we still building hotels. You don't think if we have an influx of people coming on the daily flights to Dominica, that would not be a problem? Which means there's no demand to come in Dominica like that. There was a supply, but the demand was not there. Therefore, they had to cut out some of the days.
Happy to celebrate your anniversaries, birthday parties at the hotels.
What you want them to do? Go under the water, pretend to be Little Mermaid? Is what that there? If it's shark, people could go. They'll use the shark because it's that there.
They're happy to use the healthcare facilities we have. State of the.
Oh my God! She goes to the state of the art.
Facility.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
With the best equipment you can find around the world.
Oh my God, sister! I heard that sentiment before. This indicated that in Portsmouth. Portsmouth has a smart hospital, and the smartness of the hospital is based on motion sensor lights. It have nothing to do with the equipment of the So when you need a proper operation, you can do the operation with better equipment, more advanced equipment. None of those things, they're not brothers and sisters. So what are you talking about? The HIFU you're talking about that was rejected by other hospitals across the Caribbean, and Dominica come and say, oh, we have one of the, we are the second one or the first one to have this equipment. When the other hospitals are wrong because the stuff was not an accurate reader. We have it in Dominica promoting the same thing when they say there was a medication that was missing. Come to find out that this was a medication that is banned in the United States. Dominica wants to get it to continue doing what they're doing. And we wonder why so much people have so much kind of health problems. State of the art. We have a nice looking building, true. But the healthcare is not good.
But let one little thing happen at the hospital.
One little thing, sister, several things have happened. I know people who have died, who have gone into surgery in Dominica, doing minor surgeries, and they did not make it. Lisa is one of them from Portsmouth. I had to mention her name, man. Look for guys, I have to do a video on Fedina again later on BrBpTV, so tune into that. Fedina is another one. That is definitely hospital's fault. I'll break down. I know people are vexed with the lady for sending out the voice note, and whatever the lady was saying should not be said in the way that she say it, especially understanding patient confidentiality. I'll break that vibes down, brothers and sisters. We'll talk about that in a moment. It's interesting she's talking about the hospital right there. Man making meme or joke. Look.
Call the ambulance. I can put on the stretcher. We have ambulance in Dominica.
If you ask if the ambulance in Dominica.
I go and bring that hospital, boy, you man. Look at the thing crippled there, we boy. Crap, the only problem is that got anesthesia in the hospital, so you get plenty pressure, plenty pain, my brother.
She might be kicking up and whatnot, but she's right, brothers and sisters. There's a lot of equipment that is missing. Even though she come, the lady Denise coming and say, oh, we have state-of-the-art equipment. Boy, that can be seen across the world, boy. But that lady not easy. Boy, only have jokes in that place, there we.
We're gonna put Mr. on the show. Man, the boy know, the boy really handicapped for true.
The boy,
bro, I got you, no, bro.
Turn it on the back.
Where did handicap? It handicap for true. No, boy, I can't save your life, you know, bro.
Bondi Hospital. No ambulance for it. Oh, it's interesting, brothers and sisters. There's also Steel's Kitchen. Steel's Kitchen had a number of interesting things he had to say in that regard. Let's take a listen.
We're back from the roof. And Hermsy and I are debating about the coincidence, things that happen in the. Yo, why my lips? My lips is red. Oh my god, I was doing a lot of lip hop. The stuff happening in Dominica. This lady died, and right now everything is going on. They said be afraid to go to the hospital.
Yeah. That's probably what I actually saw a comment on my previous the BrBpTV video that I did yesterday. People are saying maybe she was scared to even go to the hospital herself. and thought that it would have passed or something of that sort, because the hospital in Dominica, people have a fear, a literal fear to go to the hospital, because they know that if people go into the hospital, especially for something serious, that they might not make it out. Certain people, they know when their family members go in the hospital, they're going to see their family every day, you know. Why? Because they fear that they'll lose their family, one. And two, they fear that they will not see their family again. They fear that they lose their family in the hospital. So they have to come and check and ensure that things are working and the person is being properly taken care of and whatnot. So they want to go every day. That is one, the fear of neglecting the hospital, and two, that they will not see their family members again if they go inside there. So maybe that was for Diana's issue as well. Because it seems like she was fearful to go to the very hospital. Hearing people go in hospital and thing, and he's in States, brothers and sisters, looking at what is going on in Dominica, and he's saying the same sentiment that people have. My own father said he doesn't, boy, you mad. My own father said if he falls sick and he have to go to the hospital, he doesn't want to go, you know. There's a huge possibility that he'll survive outside of the hospital and in. That is a culture in Dominica with the hospitals.
Dominica hospital is called gentle rest. Things going on. They say people afraid to go to the hospital. Dominica hospital is called gentle rest. You come and you go back in the box.
And you would say, not can be true. But it has weight. The lady was in recovery, we guys. Recovery, we. You know what recovery is? They done what they done, solve the problem, and you are healing. She didn't make it out, no? We will talk, brothers. We will talk. Tune into BrBpTV.
My people, so it's a sad time in Dominica under the Roosevelt scary regime.
Yes, man.
It's a sad time in Dominica. Our people are afraid to go get medical treatment because they don't know if they're gonna come back.
And that is the sad part. When man have no confidence in the hospital and Ma'am Zelle come in and talk about, oh, we have the state of the art and not me that say no.
They're happy to use the healthcare facilities we have. State of.
First of all, sister, if people cannot fly themselves, or what they can use bush, they happy to, she said they're happy to use it. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. And if they have to go to private individuals or doctors or whoever, them say more expensive than the actual hospital. And in the economy that's not doing well, to help the people secure money so they can take care of their health. Some people can't even get insurance. Some people even buying insurance in other Caribbean islands and ensuring that they have certain things where they can be flown out of Dominica. Good healthcare, good like that in Dominica, really? Tell you, boy.
Our people are afraid to go get medical treatment because they don't know if they're gonna come back. They're afraid. And the man is boasting that we have a hospital. We have a building.
Yep, we have a building. We have a better looking building than the previous one. That is a fact. It's a true fact. Is the service better as a result of the building? Brothers and sisters, if this service was looking like the building, we good to go, we? Well, then again, there are certain parts because, boy, let me...
A hospital is where people get care. We don't get care in this hospital. You just have a building.
Yeah, a building. Anyways, Auntie continuing right there. Let's go, Auntie.
Boy, it's the worst hospital on earth. But if you fall sick, that is the hospital you have to go to.
Yes, because there's no other hospital to go to. What do you think they can leave the main hospital as well as have more equipments? Where they can go Marigot? Where they can go Portsmouth in the smart hospital? Where they come to see blinking lights? Huh? Oh, okay.
So why don't we work together and fix the things that we have challenges in and stop criticizing each other?
Sister, people have been voicing their concerns for donkey years and only not listening to nothing. All you self come in and say, the Minister of Health or whoever, Mr. come in and say about proper channels. And there have been things missing in the hospitals to the point where nurses took to the streets. I was there, I record them. I leave where I come out. Come down Dominica. Next day, nurses on the streets protesting, saying we don't have proper equipment, we don't have adequate salaries, and all those kind of things that they're saying. Crying and saying, hey guys, we need this and that, and it falling on deaf ears. And the man coming and talk about as if for his first time hearing about those things. I do agree there needs to be documentation saying, hey, we need these things. I agree with him on that point. But this is a culture in Dominica that has continued. It's not the first time. You're talking about, oh, where else they're going to go? To the bush doctor? They're going to go in Zion? They can roll in Sulphur Spring to get help. Well, really? Don't get me wrong, you know, Sulphur Spring is good. But come on.
Because the only people looking at food.
And you clapping. I buy it.
Is ourselves. And we can do better. We have wise people.
My sister, the only thing we can do is better. The only thing we can do right now is better. When people are fearful to go to the hospital, and this is why I believe Dinah was also scared to go to the hospital. Oh, brothers and sisters.
People, we have hardworking people, we have resourceful people. Let us put our talents and skills to work.
Sister, it starts with all you. Putting things in position so that people can run with it. Putting the plans there so that people can run with it and giving it to the people, not foreigners. How much people build the hospital now? How much Dominicans build the hospital? How many?
Let us build those who need our support.
Sister, they need all your support to do things for the people, not for yourself. Just like one of the ministers coming and tell me, oh, the economy doing well as a result of them getting their salary increase. So because you get a salary increase on an economy that is failing, taking away from the people, Matt asked the important question, how would that affect the people? And Scary come and tell the people, when Matt asked the question, hey, so you increasing your salaries, would that have an impact or something on the economy? Or is that a good on a failing economy? Is that good? Scary come and answer and say, you don't think that people should ask them these questions? Really? In a press conference? They ask him.
Let us continue to support our vulnerable and the poor in our society.
Sister, the people that vulnerable and only not doing it, you come to say nice words to your supporters and have them clapping. The very supporters that will be there when Scary come and tell me I can send his little ones overseas and family overseas for medical attention. And then asking them about them. What about them? Boy, that has blown my mind when I heard that the first time. You should see me. I couldn't believe. I played that what up a good 25 to 30 times to see if it's not really cataracts I have in my ears.
Our seniors look out for them. That is why we have so many social programs. And despite the challenges of the government, we have not stopped any of.
Sister, the government need to stop it dirty ways and start building the things that will actually help the people to make the people independent. When you have independent people, you have free thinkers. Free thinkers create initiatives and things that can be pushed in the economy. But first you need the money supply to start. Doesn't matter how much you talk about entrepreneurship and this kind of things, if there is no demand or very little supply and very little demand for the supply, what do you expect to happen? And the supply of funds I'm talking about, you brothers and sisters, is supposed to be circulating. This is why I always mention Grenada. Grenada, whenever there's foreign companies coming in, they're making 70 to 90% of the workforce Grenadians. The same thing happening in Barbados. Barbados want to put their people first. Guyana has the issue with the oil and whatnot, but they want to put their people first to benefit their people. Why on earth in Dominica we doing the opposite? Tell me I lie. Tell me I lie. Let me know I lie, brothers and sisters, in the comment box below, guys. And of course, with all I said right there, let me know your thoughts as well. Give this video a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe and turn on that post notification so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through. Give this video a thumbs up, brothers and sisters, if you understand it. Click the thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button. Smash that like button right there. And of course, with that said, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Don't forget to tune into the next reaction video a bit later on. That link will be in the first comment in the comment box below. Tell me I lie, please. I want to lie. I want to be lying to you guys.